Hello viewers, we'll be going over silver futures. In this video, we'll be going over the day-by-day probability model, the percent comparison, how we find the models, and the forecast model for silver. So back to the technical analysis. Today we're up 2.8% on the 1-hour chart. We are approaching to positive MACD, and if we expand out further to the 4-hour chart, we're still oversold on the RSI. We saw a convergence play on the Wednesday night between Wednesday and Thursday, and at the moment we may encounter immediate resistance on the 18 moving average. So on the daily chart, we are still oversold on the daily RSI, and we see no convergence on the daily MACD. So that means it may take a while for a reversal to be in play, so do take that into consideration. And if we do manage to make a reversal, the next resistance that I see will be around, if we go to extend out to the year, around back in May 29, 2019, we saw a support level back then, and that will also coincide with the 9-day moving average, this blue line, and that is around a price of $14.40. That is our immediate resistance if we do manage to head up higher. And as for support, we have to find support if we extend out to the weekly chart. We have to be looking at the multi-year lows, so that extends out quite far, even farther out to, I would say, May 11th, 2009. Around that level, we saw there was a support around $11.78 for silver, and we are quite close to that level as well, and that price movement to support is roughly around 3% down. And for resistance, if we were to head up higher, that price movement is roughly around, I would say, 19.6% to the upside to hit resistance. So let's go over the day-by-day probability model. Again, this model is now available in the link below, so do check it out. So as the days progress, on the 7th day, we have silver with a 100% chance for silver to climb between 3.6 to 6.4%. The reason why we have 100% because we only have one sample that is the best match. So do take that into consideration. And let's forecast where silver will head to in the next coming days. So we have 1 day out, 2 days out, 3 days out, 4 days out, 5 days out, 6 days out, and 7 days out. So it looks like in the last 2 days, silver does manage to climb higher. In the first 3 days, it fluctuates sideways slightly to the upside. So let's examine the silver model. So what we have here is the current trend, and below is the trend that I believe is the best match. This trend dates back to May 30th, 2007 to August 23rd, 2007. So let me point out why these two charts are similar. So what we have here on the current trend, we started off at the upper Bollinger Band, and then we proceeded to take a dip, touching the bottom Bollinger Band. And let's just mark all the instances where we touch the bottom Bollinger Band. So we have our second one there, and we see a slight reversion to the mean at this instance in the current trend. So we have those points there. And in the trend in question, we see a similar pattern here at the beginning, starting off the upper Bollinger Band, and then we proceeded to dip lower, touch the bottom Bollinger Band, and next let's mark all the instances where we touch the bottom Bollinger Band. So we have one at the very end, and in between we see it revert back to the mean at the middle Bollinger Band, and we have those points there. And what we have is 1, 2, 3, 4 points. We also have 1, 2, 3, 4 points. So there's reason to believe if the trends and patterns are the same, the outcome and forecast should be fairly the same. So the model that we just examined, our one and only model that we have, is May 30th, 2007 to August 23rd, 2007. Back then, silver was up around 5.4%. And if we look further into the technical performance and the current trend, where here we have the current trend, silver is down 48% from monthly high, up 0% from monthly low, down 20% from 10 simple moving average, down 24% from 20 simple moving average, and down 27% from the 50 simple moving average. And if we examine the trend in question that we just examined back in 2007, silver was down 18%, up 1.3% from monthly low, down 3.5% from simple moving average 10, down 7% from 20 simple moving average, and down 9% from 50 simple moving average. As you can see, our current trend is more as extended in percent form, so do take that in consideration that the current trend we are at is quite much lower than what we saw in the trend back in 2007. So do take that in consideration. And again, this model is now available in the link below, so do check it out. If you enjoyed this content, feel free to like, comment, subscribe, and thank you for watching.